The man placed his phone on a card, and in the next second it upgraded into an iPhone 15. This was only possible because he had just been reborn. After being reborn, he swore to become a good person this time, and promised to save his best friend. But he hesitated, because in his previous life, he had taken hush money from the contractor to pay for his father's medical treatment. Now he was torn between saving his best friend or his father. Just then an upgrade system appeared, and he learned he had been bound to it, because he had done many bad things in his past life. The system only gave him 3 upgrade cards. Every time he did a good deed, he would earn 1 more card. But the man felt 3 wasn't enough. He asked for more, only to be told that the more good he did, the more cards he would receive. He first wanted to use a card to upgrade his account balance and save his father, but just then, he got a call from a coworker saying his best friend had fallen into a well. The man rushed to the construction site and saw it was only 2 in the afternoon, but in his past life, the contractor claimed the accident happened at 4. He asked the coworker for details and found out his friend went down to retrieve something for a $10,000 reward. He had done it to help the man pay for his father's treatment. Realizing this, the man knew he had to act fast. The coworker stopped him, saying to wait for the rescue team, but the man already knew there would be no rescue team. The contractor had set this trap. He explained to the coworker that his friend's oxygen wouldn't last, but the coworker worried the man wasn't strong enough and might put himself in danger. Knowing this was all planned, the man stopped explaining, pulled out an upgrade card, and in the next seconds, his strength increased by a ton. He crushed a steel nail into powder with one hand. He asked the workers for protective gear, then jumped into the well without hesitation. But as soon as he went down, the rope snapped. Everyone panicked. The contractor arrived, and when asked about the rescue team, he lied and said they were stuck in traffic. Workers urged him to think of a plan, but the contractor refused, saying even Superman couldn't survive a 70-meter drop. But just then, the man climbed out of the well carrying his friend. Everyone was stunned. The man coldly turned to the contractor and said it was time for a talk. The contractor panicked at the man's presence, but then remembered he had backing, so he ordered his men to attack. The man grabbed a threaded rod from a coworker and bent it barehanded. The contractor was dumbfounded. He called for more men, but the man knocked him down in one move. The others saw this and ran. The contractor dropped to his knees and begged, then confessed everything. The man learned his former boss from his last life was behind it all. He swore to take revenge. He demanded the contractor hand over the medical expenses. After getting the money, he didn't let him go, but reported him to the police for attempted murder. The system then notified him that he had completed a good deed and rewarded him with an upgrade card. The man wanted to use the card to turn $50,000 into $500,000, but the system rejected it, saying the card could only be used for just causes. Though a bit disappointed, he knew the $50,000 would be enough to save his father and friend. As he was heading back to his dorm, he saw the classmate who jumped off a building in his past life being dragged into a van by the boss's son. Realizing the truth behind her suicide, he shouted her name. The rich kid panicked and sped away. The man borrowed a bike from a bystander and upgraded it with a card, turning it instantly into a motorcycle. Using memories from his past life, he raced to the scene. The rich kid relied on numbers and had his men surround the man, but before they could strike, he knocked one out with a single punch. The rich kid panicked and told his men to pull out knives and clubs. The man said nothing. He calmly pulled out an upgrade card. The thugs mocked him, thinking his weapon was laughable, but the man wasn't fazed and silently pulled out another upgrade card.